Throughout this section, you have heard me reference the word theme. In Angular material, we have this concept called theme, which is basically a collection of various color palettes. We have primary, secondary, and warm. Primary refers to a color that appears most frequently in our application. The secondary color is used to give some accent to certain key elements in the UI. We often use it for buttons, progress bars, sliders, for highlighting things, and so on. And we use the warn palette to give warnings to the user. For example, when there is an error in an input field. Here is an example. In this design, the primary color is blue. And note that here we have two different shades of the blue. We have a mid-tone and a darker shade on the top. So this is our primary color. The secondary or the accent color is yellow. And you can see that we have used this here for this button and slider. So this secondary color allows certain elements like buttons and sliders to stand out. Here's another example. On this page, we have multiple tabs. Again, you can see three different shades of our primary color. We have a dark shade, we have a mid-tone, and a light shade. And here again, we have used yellow as our secondary color to highlight the currently selected tab. These palettes help us keep a consistent look in our application. So if in the future we decide to change this blue to a different color, we have to modify only one place. And then everywhere in our application, all our components will automatically adopt the new color palette. So this is the benefit of using a theme. Now, earlier in this section, we imported a theme, a pre-built theme, but we can also create a custom theme that gives a unique character to our application. If you want to design a custom theme, the first step is to use the color tool on Material website. So head over to material.io/color. This is our color tool. So here on the left side, you can see a preview of your theme. Below that, we have primary and secondary. So currently I cannot select the secondary because we don't have a primary color yet. So as the primary color, I'm going to use blue. Let's scroll down. So here's blue. I'm going to pick this blue. Now on the left side, you can immediately see the impact of blue on our design. However, this user interface looks a little bit boring. It doesn't have any character because our button and slider are also blue. We want these items to stand out. That's why we use a secondary color to give them some accent. So I'm going to click here, and as the secondary color, I'm going to use yellow. So let's pick this yellow. Look, now we have some balance in the user interface. It's not too cold. We have some cool tones here and a warm tone. Also, you can navigate through different examples like this. Of course, this is for a mobile app, but it gives you an idea of what your theme looks like. Now, one thing I want you to pay attention to here is the number on top of this palette. So all these colors, as you can see, they have different versions, different shades. Starting from 50, we have the lightest shade, and 900 represents the darker shade. So the blue I have chosen here, that is our primary color. Look, let's see what is the shade of this blue. That is 600. So remember this number because later we're going to implement a custom theme, and there we want to reference exactly this kind of blue because all these colors are predefined in Material Design Guideline. These are not random numbers. They all have a name and a version. Now, before we get into the implementation of a custom theme, first we need to have an introduction to Sass, and that's the topic for the next lecture.